I practice the Astro Tarot. I only use the 22 cards of the major arcana. I stick with accordance to the old Hebrew alphabet and the Kabbalah. And it's not that I turn my nose up at the regular tarot. It's just I have found with the method of astrology that I've been taught, this works very well, especially if I'm doing a 12-house reading on you, which is something I can't provide for you here on air, and it's not something I would do here on air because there are cards that come up that are very private and are hitting in the 12 houses. But I do a 3-card spread, a past, a present, and a future. You ask me a question, you give me a birth date, and I'll pick the cards for you and tell you what's going on. I want to give you the full moon forecast. Like I said, Jason Stanton will be with me next week, so I won't have time to get into this. But on Saturday, July 26th, we have a new moon in Leo. And the planet that are in charge for the next 5 days on that date are going to be Venus and the Sun. Venus is the goddess of love, and the Sun represents children, represents the heart. Love and romance will be in the air, and the next 2 weeks will bring great surprises and opportunities for many of us. Now, this limitation will play a major role in your love life, people. And the influences will be on the children and your wishes, as Leo does rule children. With that being said, on a negative note, and I always have to bring the negative with the positive, some of you may experience a love loss, a breakup. Don't worry, the stars have better for you in store, and a new love is probably just right around the corner for some of you. So the next 2 weeks are good for any endeavors. You need to follow the universal laws of the moon. And what do I mean by this? I mean that from a new to a full moon, this is a great time of growth, movement, making things happen, signing contracts, making deals, getting married, getting engaged. It's a green light. From the full to the new is a red light. This is a time of planning, meditation, reflection, cleaning up, banishing around your home, your business life. This isn't the time to go and book an airline ticket, go on a vacation. Unless you purchase those tickets in a good moon, it won't be blessed by the stars, and doing so may bring harm to many people in the end. That is my forecast for Saturday, July 26th, starting with the new moon in Leo. It should be a good 2 weeks, and Leo, August 1st, I will have your full forecast on everything. So with that being said, I'm going to go and I went a little over time here, so I'm going to go ahead and take a 1-minute break, and I'll be back and get my tarot cards ready. I see a lot of people in the chat room, so I want to kind of converse with you guys for a minute. If nobody calls in and you want a tarot reading, just give me your name and your date of birth, and I can do it right from here and talk to you. That's the beauty of technology. So 1-minute break, and I'll be right back.
dialogue expressed on this radio.
Thank you guys so much. I didn't get this response at the other place, so this is really cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring up my chat here so I can see the birthday. I'm going to do Chris first, date of birth 12/9/98. You are a Sagittarius. And I'm going to pick 3 cards, past, present, future. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Well, Chris, you are a Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the sign of philosophy. And it is the sign of traveling, foreigners. Your ruling planet's Jupiter. Jupiter is expansion, it's education. It can also represent the law. Now I drew 3 cards here, and these cards are, the first card is, now I'm my astrology deck, I just want you all to know, is a Wiccan deck. So the card, the devil, is not the devil in this deck, it's called the Horned One. And the devil card is not a bad card, so I don't, and neither is the death card. So when people go, oh my God, I drew the death card, it doesn't mean that. Don't freak out on it. It's actually a very positive card. So for Chris, I'm going to go ahead and, let me just put my cards over here. I'm working with a very small space in front of my computer. The devil. Now, this is a past card, past, present, future. And the devil card is representing that in the past you may have had to been careful in this area where karma and mystical information has come to you. And this also means that some sort of a secret may have come your way that you have stumbled upon. Remember with this card, you don't ever want to be dominated or abused. And that can happen sometimes with this card, but this is a past. So something in your past, Chris, has taken place. And I guarantee you, if I would do a full 12-card spread, these 3 cards would come up somewhere in the housing system. In one of those energies of your chart, this would come up. But the Horned One, the devil, is also power. The devil also represents me, the astrologer. Not that I'm a devil in any sense of the way. I do have my moments, though. This represents me, the astrologer. So something from your past, you may have had a secret come to light that you stumbled upon. Now the next card, this is your present, and this is the Magician. The Magician is a good card. I really like this card. It's actually one of my favorites. Right now, you are born with all the tools to succeed with the Magician. This is magical power. This is intuition. And Sagittarius, right now, let me see, December, January, February, March. February, wait a minute. December, March, April. Right now, Sagittarius, the dragon is moving right through your 11th house. The tail's on your 5th house, so you might not be too lucky in love right now for the next year, but the dragon head is presiding directly on your 11th house, which represents friends and wishes. And with the Magician there, you have a lot of friends that are going to help you and bring your dreams to life. They're going to make your wishes happen. When I had this energy going through my chart, a lot of good things happened to me. It's a very positive card. Now, the third card is the future, and this is the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card, well, the Judgment cards is saying that the universe is putting a judgment on you. Now, the judgment could be good or bad. It's depending on your past karma. Now, this also means that someone in your life with power is going to help you. Whatever the issue is, someone of power is getting ready to help you in a very significant manner. So, Chris, what I'd like you to do is hit me up on Facebook on Alpha Star Radio and keep in touch with me, because I like to hear what happens to people. This energy, the tarot is about a 2 or 3 month window, and then you redo your tarot. Every 3 to 4 months, I say have a tarot done on someone. But Chris, those are yours, and good luck, Chris. You look like you got some good stars coming for you. Hang in there and look to your friends for help. All right, Lizzie. Lizzie, can you punch in? If it's the Lizzie I think it is, then I probably don't need a birthday or Lizzie, can you punch in your date of birth, please? Okay, Lizzie's, I'm going to give her a second. Give her a second.
The Paranormal Mayhem Zone.
Lizzie, where are you? Okay, well, I'm going to go to the next one then, which is, she did it. Okay, I knew it was her. 11/14/61. Here we go, my New Yorker. How you doing tonight, Lizzie? Love you, Bella. All right, let me cut those cards. Cut those cards. All right, Lizzie. Past, present, and future. Okay, Liz. The first card is the past, and you drew the Wheel of Fortune. I know you personally, so I'm not going to get into great detail here because I know you're a very private person. Scorpios are. The past was the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is an excellent card, and in the past, you had an incredible career. An incredible career. And I know the career that you had helped others. It helped children. And that is a beautiful thing. The Wheel of Fortune. Bear with me. The Wheel of Fortune, it's the utmost power in regards to financial gain, financial independence. It's also being taught how to use the universal laws of the moon, which I talked about earlier. You want to be ready for progressive changes because, Lizzie, the future has a lot better to offer you. And that's in the past, but you drew the Strength card as your present. And the Strength card is, wherever this card is, Lizzie, you're going to have power. And I know you personally. You have power, girl. In more ways than one. I mean, I've talked to you before. I've done your own stars. This also rules the country of Italy. And I always heard you talk about wanting to move there. So this is I guarantee you, Lizzie, if we did a 12-month on you, these three cards would come up in your chart as well. And I would have a feeling that the Strength part would probably come in your 7th house of marriage, partnership, and contracts. But I could be wrong. Your third card is the Seeker. Now, the Seeker is Saturn. It's considered the Hermit. I don't think this is true about you, though, because it says you don't go out enough and you need to get out more. So maybe that's true. Maybe you do need to get out more, meet different people, light at the end of the tunnel. That's what this means. There's a light at the end of that tunnel. And you know where to find me, Lizzie. So we can talk a little bit more about this, in private if you'd like. So let's see. I'm trying to work my system here, so bear with me. Okay. I've got the producers communicating with me, and I'm trying to chat on Facebook. Lizzie, I hope that helped. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Be strong, okay? Good stars. Let's see, I'm trying to read here.